Hello everyone. Angie here, coming on to work on the Marguerite Miller collage challenges with you guys. I am a week behind, so I'm gonna try and knock out 2 in this video, and then I will be caught up. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Make sure I'm in frame. It's gonna be a little bit of shadowing and such. It's late in the day here, so I'm having to use my desk light, so it always leaves a little bit of a shadowing, so hopefully that's not too bad for you guys. I'm gonna plop that up there. Okay, I think we're good, and we're gonna get started. So this is week 47 that I'm doing here, and the prompts for that are a key, your handwriting, something that represents an event, winter, origami, or anything folded, and for a bonus, something painted. I didn't grab something painted. I remember that already. I was going to grab a piece of scrap out of my Happy Scraps. So hold on a second. And let me do that. I just got this tub here of acrylic painted scraps. And I'm just going to grab just a couple of them. Here we go. And that will be my something painted. And all that is this, I got this idea from Shinuki Art, where you just take scraps of paper, throw it in a bin, and put droplets of acrylic ink and shake it up and see what you end up with. And they definitely make you happy. I love that she calls them happy scraps, because it really just reinvents your scraps and brings some life to them. So I love that idea. So thanks for that. Okay. Let's see what we got here. A key, my handwriting, of course, that's going to have to come last. Something that represents an event. I've got this little chipboard piece of a Christmas tree, represents Christmas. Winter, I've got this winter scene of snow and a deer by a cabin up in the forest and trees. That's so pretty. Use that for winter. Origami or anything folded. I have a couple folded envelopes and just different shapes. Here's like a coin envelope shaped one, envelope, and then this style envelope. So I'll use one of these. I didn't know how much room I'd have or what colors would go best, so I just grabbed a few. And something painted, we saw that already. And then I just grabbed a few other extra pieces for background. And I don't know why exactly I grabbed this one, because it's plain, but okay. This is just from a digital leftover piece in green scrapbooking paper. All right, let's see what we can come up with. I already know for this one, I love this image, but I want a fussy tear around it and leave just a rough edge. And this will probably be, I'm thinking, like the focal image of this collage this week. Kind of center that, and that'll be the main deal. So all the other stuff are pretty small. Yes, so I like that. Okay, so let's see what we can do. Well, this might work. I'm gonna tear it in half. You might be able to use it. I'm gonna grab my vintage photo as well while I'm up here. Okay, now I think I got everything. Because this is just from a manila folder, and I know the ink takes really well to those. So I thought maybe we could use it. Okay, maybe we could just do something like that. A little contrast, doesn't hurt. And throw a little around here. trying to get a feel for what I like here. I think I like that a little bit better. Up like that. Maybe we can use these scraps. Let me just take that away because that's going to be last, I think. Maybe we can put one there. Maybe I like that combo. Okay. Maybe something like that. I think I want this kind of centered in the middle. That's not too bad. Yeah, we'll probably use that somewhere. Okay, and then we have the key and one of these envelopes. So which one would be best? One's a little too big. So probably this one. Okay. Maybe tuck it under. So you can still see it's an envelope. Now, I don't know. Okay, I know I want that up here. I got to start putting some of these down because they keep shifting on me and it's bugging me. So let's put a few of these down. Go under with that one. Okay. Okay, that'll work. I don't think I'll be tucking anything underneath. So I can go ahead and put this one down. I'm gonna throw a little ink on these edges. There's a little bit of white. Okay. Yeah, like that. Okay. I think I'm just gonna even use this little scrap piece. Okay, I like that. I think I like that there. Maybe we could put the key up there. And the tree. Okay, let's see what else. Oh, my handwriting. Okay. I'm going to grab a pen, and I'm just going to do it in black. And I'm going to write welcome to, I'm going to put that there, and then underneath the winter scene, I'm going to write Winter Wonderland. All right. All right, I like that. So let's put the rest of these pieces down. And this one's a little thicker, so I'm going to use wet glue on this piece. And I think this is a sticker. Yep. But we will reinforce that with a little bit of glue. A couple dabs here and there. Okay. And then this piece. And this one is not a sticker, or is it? No. All right. Just make sure everything is down, all my corners. I think we're good. Okay. So let's run through these prompts just to make sure. I always like to run through them at the end, make sure we got everything. A key, my handwriting, welcome to Winter Wonderland. Something that represents an event. I've got a Christmas tree. Winter, I've got a winter scene there. Origami fold, got the envelope. Bonus, something painted. I used some scraps from my Happy Scraps. This got splattered acrylic colors on them. Okay, I like it. That came together quite well. I never know when I'm gathering my pieces. You know, sometimes they go really well together, and then sometimes they don't, and sometimes there's one piece that you're not completely happy with, but yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, so for this, I'm almost running out of pages in my notepad here for these collages for this year. So I guess I miscounted. I thought I had enough pages. So I'm going to have to stick this. I usually stick it on the back, but I'm going to have to stick it on the front along with this other one from last week. And I'll just put it right here on the edge. I'm going to have to overlap them, but it'll work. Okay. Quick and easy. What do you guys think? You like it? Hopefully you do. All right, we're on to the next week. And for this one, like I said, normally I do work on this page. I'm going to work on the top page up here because, like I said, I'm running out of pages. So let's run through these prompts and see what we come up with. And I'm going to trim this down while I have it in my hand. All right. So this is week, let me see if I'm in frame. Yes, and I'll put this to hold that down. Okay. We are on week 48 here. And the prompts for this is a repeating pattern, a tea bag cover, something that sits on a table, something soft, numbers written backwards, and for a bonus, wrapping paper. Okay. Now, repeating pattern. See what I got here. I don't remember. Oh, okay. I chose this little piece of scrapbook paper that's got the hearts on it. It's just a torn piece. And I chose that because of something soft. I chose this cute little picture here, a kiss. That's soft. Isn't that cute? And I thought since it's kind of in black and white, you know, it would go with that paper. Okay, so those are those two. A tea bag. Now see, it says a tea bag cover now. I thought I just read a tea bag. Well, tea bag cover. Okay, so I have this coffee stained tea bag cover. Yeah, I'm going to use that. Something that sits on a table. Salt sits on your table. And it's just a digital. Numbers written backwards. We're going to have to do that last. And then for a bonus is wrapping paper. Oh, and I have some numbers. I guess I just thought it said numbers at the time when I grabbed my pieces, but I grabbed those. Okay, so we have to actually write them. Oh, and then for repeating pattern, I have this checkered piece as well. It was just a piece of scrap laying around. And then for a bonus is wrapping paper. Now, I didn't have any wrapping paper. Me, for most of the time, I use gift bags. I usually don't have a lot of wrapping paper around, but there's from time to time I'll find some here and there, but I couldn't find any. So I grabbed tissue wrapping paper. It's still used to wrap gifts, so I'm going to be using that, and the only color I had on hand was pink. So that's kind of not great, but we're gonna work with what we've got. So I thought I would just use this as a background. Okay, it's thin, easy to work with, so we're just gonna tear a piece. And put it down right here. Make sure I didn't tear it too big. Okay, so it's going to go down right there. Easy peasy. Just like that. All right. So that's one prompt. Let's see. Keep everything together here, Angie. All right. Tea bag cover. something that sits on a table. Something soft. That'll be kind of like my main piece there. As a matter of fact, you know what? I don't even think this is a repeating pattern here, but all my pieces are too big, so I'm going to cut this down and just use the salt portion. Trim up those edges a little bit. Yeah, I think that'll be better. Okay. This is already torn. I'm going to go with that. Actually, that pink looks really cute behind that black. Yeah. All right, let's start with that. I'm going to use wet glue on this one, just because it's heavier paper. Okay. So we can keep it straight. And maybe that there. What else do we have? Tea bag. I wonder if I put this on the tea bag. You know what? That's what I'm going to do. Me cutting that down, it just fits right on there. And I'll leave the strings, very cute. Yep. Yep, I like that right there. And we might get lucky enough. I'm gluing this. If the glue does not stick, I can tuck my prompt list right into the tea bag. Let's see, let's see. That doesn't glue itself closed. Oh, I like that idea, yeah. Okay, so there's that. Get a little more glue right there. Okay, so we got wrapping paper, something soft, something that sits on table, repeating pattern. The only thing left is, oh, numbers written backwards. Okay, well, I had these numbers, and I'm going to use them just because it just kind of goes with the color. But I will still write numbers as well, because I need something to fill that space. And it says numbers, which is plural, more than one, so. I like it, yes. Okay. I can write some numbers backwards on this. I'm going to use, I'll use gold. So I only have gold, black, and silver markers in front of me here. So, gold. Yeah, we could do gold. All right, numbers written backwards. Since we've got the 7 and the 5, we're going to do the 5. And that does not stand out very well. So I'm going to go to black. 5, and then 7. And I like odd numbers. So let's do 3. And let's do the number 1. I kind of like the way that gold is on that 3. So I'm going to do that to the numbers as well. Yeah, I like that. And that can get tucked in to the pocket. How about that? Maybe. Nope, it's too big. It's gonna fit. Let's trim this down a bit. And actually with this scrap here, I'm going to tear a piece. And I'm going to make me a little tab. So we know that there's something in there that needs to come out. Okay. How's that for using all the pieces? That's pretty good. Okay, let's scooch this in there again. Oh, I love it. Oh, what a good idea. Okay, let's get these pieces out of the way, and what do we have left? Let's take a look. A repeating pattern. I've got this background paper. Tea bag cover. Something that sits on the table. Salt. Something soft is a kiss. Numbers written backwards is in that little piece tucked away in that bag, and wrapping paper on the background. Wow, all right, I like it. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to fold this as well, and that's going to get tucked in along with the backwards numbers. And that has a little safe spot if I can get it in. There we go. Come on. Work it in there. Fantastic. And I'm going to leave it pulled out just a little bit so I know that that's in there, because on the other weeks all year long I have not been doing that with the prompt list, so I'll forget if I go back and look. Okay guys, what do you think? I like it. I kind of feel like it needs something over here a little bit, but I don't really have anything nearby that I could use other than pearls, some flat back pearls. And I don't really think necessarily that, let's see, Well, I do it like a corner piece like that. And these are just left over from a previous video that I just used some of these on recently that have just, you know how that goes, stuff just sitting around your desk. That's not too bad, is it? Let's do it. Why not? I like it when I can get pieces off my desk. So, because it never fails. I don't know about you, it never fails. I have a scrap or a piece or just a particular piece sitting on my desk for days, gets shuffled around, shuffled back and forth, shuffled back and forth. And then I finally get like, oh, you know what? I've touched this thing enough. It's going to get put away. So I find a home for it. I put it away in a little pouch or a box or something. And then literally the very next day, I'm like, where is that piece? I need it. And I'm pulling it right back out. It's crazy. There we go. Yeah. I like it. Okay, guys. That wasn't bad at all. We knocked out 2 weeks. I'm all caught up. We're going to run through these prompts one more time, and I'll tuck this back in off camera. Okay, guys, repeating pattern. I've got this heart pattern back here. Tea bag cover. Something that sits on a table is Morton Salt. Something soft is a kiss. Numbers written backwards. I've got those tucked in my tea bag. And wrapping paper. I've got this tissue wrapping paper in the background. All right. And the prompt list will get tucked in there as well. Oh, that went in easy that time. Fantastic. Oh, I'm happy. Okay, guys, I hope you guys like the collages for the last 2 weeks. Here is week number 47. I like that one. And here is week 48. And I'm very pleased to say I'm all cut up right now. So thank you so much for stopping by my channel. I hope you guys like what you see. If you found something of value in this video, I would love it if you'd hit that subscribe button. But leave me a comment and a like. And as always, take care, God bless, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.